Step number 2 when selling your home. We've taken down the 7 questions. We've gone over all the information that we could gather from you about your home. Now it's time for my team and I to actually research the market. We're going to be looking at comparable homes in your neighborhood, comparable homes in your school district, or comparable homes in your county, depending on how rural you live. If you live in a populated city area, then we're just looking at homes in the neighborhood. But if you live in a city of like 7,500 people, then we're probably looking at homes like yours throughout the whole school district. And as I'm talking, words are popping up over on this board with the power of video editing. Because if I write on the board with the Sharpie, you can't see it because of the glare. So I'll know that next time. I want to get one of them big old pads to write stuff on. And if you live in an area that's even more rural, where let's say your town only has 500 people and the towns surrounding you in the same county only have 500 to 1,000 people, then we're going to be looking at counties and comparable homes in that county to come up with homes that look like yours, have the plus or minus 300 square feet when it comes to livable square footage, have half the acreage or double the acreage amount when it comes to acreage and your property. We want to have similar homes. And if your home has a 40 by 50 shop or a 40 by 60 shop, I don't know why I said 40 by 50, but a 40 by 60 shop, then we want to look for homes that have 40 by 60 shops, or if we find similar homes, livable square footage, livable acreage, but they do not have, oh, I got an alarm going off. I'm supposed to read the Hardy Boys to my kids right now, but they don't have the shop, we can add the value of the shop to that home to get a comparable price per square footage. So we're doing a lot of plus and minuses, looking for a lot of comparables to your property. And if it's land, similar land with similar land features like ponds, like creeks, like barn sheds, fenced and cross fenced, that's very important too. But we're looking for similar properties just like yours to come up with a market value range on your property. There's not going to be no set price, but we're going to come up with a market value range on your property to provide you that fully itemized estimated net to seller. You want a fully itemized estimated net to seller so that you know on the low, on the median, and on the high what value you're getting out of your home so that you know what your walkaway money is, because you need to know what money you're going to take to that next house when we help you buy that house or refer you to one of our fellow agents in another state to buy the house in the other state that you're moving to. You want to know what that amount is so you got money for the move, money for the down payment, money for furnishings, and money to just relax for a little bit if you don't want to work 60 hours a week and you just want to work the normal 40 hours a week. You need to know what that money is when you leave, and doing that comparable market valuation, giving you the low, the median, and the high. You're going to know what the low estimated net to seller is, median net to seller is, and the high net to seller is based off what you told us over the phone and looking at comparables on the market. And once we have this report put together, the comparable valuation report put together with the estimated net to seller, we email that over to you with a short explanation video, similar to a video like this, except we're doing a screen share. That way you have that information in front of you, and we call you at the time that we agreed to call back on step 1 to go over in detail. Depending on what you feel the market is saying on your home and what our numbers are saying on the market value of your home, the market value range of your home, we'll be able to set the list price. And once we set the list price, depending on where you come in compared to the market, will depend on if we do automated scheduled price reductions to get the home back down the market, or if we know that we're both looking at the same page, we're both looking at the same game plan, and we're setting you up for success when selling your home. Because the more you're pricing your home towards market value, the more likely the buyer is going to find the highest value in your home and purchase your home when they're looking at homes out there on the market. So once we go over the price and set the price, then we're going to go over discussing on that same phone call, we're going to discuss decluttering and cleaning the home and scheduling the photo shoot. Scheduling the photo shoot is very, very important because it helps you as a seller know there's a deadline to declutter and clean twice, not just once, but twice, your home to set you up for success. The more success that you're setting yourself up to sell the home or sell the land, the less stress that you're gonna have. Because when you're selling a large asset like a home or a piece of land, there's a lot of stress involved because of the, what is it called, outside factors that affect the sale. Buyers being in the market, timeline of it, interest rates, you know, if the city's changing zoning, et cetera, when you're dealing with land, compared to school seasons, the start of school sports, the start of holidays, the start of vacations, et cetera. There's outside factors that always affect the sale of a home, but setting the price right, decluttering and cleaning twice is gonna set you up for success. And that's why we wanna book that photo shoot and video tours so that you have a timeline to get the decluttering and cleaning done twice. Now, when we're talking about decluttering and cleaning, it's real simple, guys. It's real simple. You ask yourself these questions when you're deciding to declutter and clean. When you pick something up from the kitchen, if it's a pot, a dishware set, a cup, or anything like that, if you haven't touched it in 30 days, if you haven't touched it, then it's time to box that up and declutter it. You could put it in storage, you could donate it, give it to Goodwill, whatever you want to do. But if you haven't touched that pot or that dish set in 30 days, box it up. The less clutter, the less full your cabinets are, the less full your countertops are when it comes to the kitchen, the cleaner, the more neat, the more room it looks that is available to your home, to a buyer when they're going to buy your home. Same thing for the coat closet, same thing for the kids' closet, your closet. If you got a roommate, the roommate's closet. If it's out of season, box it up. Store it in the middle of the garage, not along the edges of the garage, but the middle of the garage, or rent a storage unit and stick it in the storage unit. Do that for your closets, do that for your guest closets, do that for your linen closets. If you haven't used it in 30 days, box it up and get it out of there and get it in storage. You don't want to take up valuable closet space, valuable linen closet space, valuable kitchen cabinet space, kitchen counter space. You don't want to take up valuable space with clutter, because clutter makes the home seem smaller. To be able to really show off the livable square footage that you have, declutter everything, get it out of there. When it comes to land, get a brush hog guy, go rent a tractor, go rent a brush hog, have fun. Spend 10 hours brush hogging your field if you want, or call the local hay guy. Any co-op feed store is gonna know who the local hay guy is and say, hey, I'm getting ready to sell my property. Could you come cut it and bale it, and you get all the bales, but could you just come do that? Because guys, I'm telling you, for photo shoots, when it comes to photo shoots on property, if there's hay bales in the field for a photo shoot, it looks so awesome. That is when we want to schedule the drone photography, is when those hay bales are in the field, because that really says Oklahoma, that really says field, that really says you're buying land when that's going on. And those guys who cut and bale the fields, they'll usually take the pay of the bales for their pay. You don't have to pay them. They're literally coming and cleaning up your field for you for free when you're selling land. So something to think about. So does that make sense on decluttering houses, and does that make sense on getting fields ready for selling, for listing? Okay guys, that's step number 2. I hope you found value in it. Be sure to comment down below with any questions that you have on step number 2. If you have value to add to the conversation, put that down in the comments too if I skip something for your step number 2. But as always, remember, I'm not perfect, and these videos aren't long enough to put everything in my brain on the video. But this gives you a good idea of what step number 2 is. Market value, setting the list price, decluttering and cleaning, and scheduling the photo shoot. That's step number 2. What questions do you guys have? Did you put any of the questions down in the comments below, or did you come up with a list of questions that you want to email my team and I so we could take a look at it for you? Let us know. That's what we're here for. We help people over the last 18 years. I know, I don't want to say it out loud. 18 years, that's a long time. Sell their properties, sell their land, sell their homes. That's what we do. That's how we earn money. But we'd love to help you. I'm making sure I don't step in any mud right here. We'd love to help you with the sale of your property. And if you'd like to just call, get a feel for us, see if it's a good fit, absolutely do that. By calling us, you're not locking anything in. We're just doing a listing consultation. We'd love to preview your house, talk more about your house, and see if the direction of selling your home and the numbers make sense for you. And if they do, you can hire us. We'll get to work helping you sell your home or land. Thank you so much for watching today's video. be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and if you've got a spouse, a significant other, or you know someone at church or someone at work who's thinking about selling their home and they would find value from this video too, absolutely, please share it with them. Please share it with them. All right, guys, this video that's popping up right here, that video, that's another good video that you might want to check out. And then this playlist, that playlist right there, that playlist, that's another good playlist that the algorithm thinks you might want to check out. All right, guys, if you got my postcard, I'm so happy that you got a chance to watch this video. If you've just stumbled across this video because you're thinking about selling your home and you want to know how, I'm so happy to be able to chat with you about selling your home on this video. See you guys on the next one. Man, that sun is killer.